guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Caitlin, and today's lockdown slash isolation vlog is going to be on mirror selfies. So it might sound like quite a random topic on any other day, but you know what, we're all in lockdown, and if you're not on lockdown, then you are in self-isolation or self-quarantining, and you know, you still kind of want your life to go on. You know, I still really want to take photos and create content and stuff. You know, that's my business, and you know, that's a big part of my career as well. So I wanted to keep doing it, and I'm trying to find new ways to stay creative. So mirror selfies are a great way to do that, and that is what this video is going to be about. So let's just get straight into the video. So the reason why I wanted to talk about mirror selfies is because you've got so much control and so much creative freedom when it comes to taking a picture in your mirror. So I have made like a couple points. I've made 5 points for this video: lighting, poses, location, props, and different types of mirrors. So those are the 5 things we're going to be talking about. When I talk about control, it's not just about taking a photo in a mirror and you know, that's your outfit. All of these 5 things that I'm going to talk about can just show you how creative you really can be. So firstly, lighting. Okay, I'm just going to move a little bit to the side here so that in this space here I'll put up reference photos. I've saved a couple of photos on my phone of Instagram photos that I have posted in mirrors, and also a couple inspo pics that I'll show you at the end about things that I'm going to do. So if you want to join me on the little mirror selfie challenge, you're more than welcome to steal those ideas as well. I'm completely fine with that, but yeah, those are some of the things that I'm going to do, and it would be easier for me to talk about stuff that I've already done, so I can't really give advice on something that I haven't done. So I'll put the pictures up here. So firstly, let's talk about lighting. So I always thought that light had to come from the front. I mean, that's photo taking 101. Whenever you want to take an Instagram photo, even if I want to take an Instagram video like this, lighting has to be coming and hitting me directly. However, with the mirror selfie, it's really important that the lighting is also on the back. Because your entire framing is in the mirror that's in front of you, there needs to be light at the back of you. So move your mirror wherever you need so that the light is at the back. Here's some examples. If it's completely dark in the frame, but then the light is hitting your face, it's just not going to be as aesthetic, and then you're going to be the only focus, and then you might as well just taken a photo the other way. So your lighting at the back of you is really important. I didn't know this. I watched a video on TikTok a couple weeks or months ago that showed me that, and yeah, it's changed my mirror selfie game. So lighting in front of you is always important with any photo, but with a mirror selfie, lighting at the back of you. So the light needs to be hitting the wall or something, otherwise it's just not going to be too dark, and you as the subject of the photo is just going to blend into the darkness. The second tip with lighting, like I said, because you've got so much control, you can really play around with shadows and harsh lighting. Harsh lighting can be really just nerve-wracking to play around with, but because you are taking the photo and you are the photographer, you know, kind of moving yourself wherever you want to go, you can make sure that that harsh lighting hits you exactly where you want it. So if you've got like a banging highlight, just angle yourself to the exact position and then snap the photo, you know. So for example, with this photo, it was seriously harsh light, and I just positioned myself that I was happy with where the light was hitting me, so it wasn't picking up unnecessary textures or shadows and stuff like that. And yeah, I really like it. So don't be afraid to play around with lighting. That's really important. Okay, and then tip number 2 is poses. So again, you are in so much control with your poses, because it's not like a self timer. You're not waiting for someone else to take a photo. You are taking the photo yourself with your phone. So you've got time to find your right angle, find an angle that's flattering to you, a body movement, whatever you want to do. A pose that I personally like to do, I actually like to have my phone like right in front of my face. It just makes me feel a lot more comfortable. I think sometimes if you take a mirror selfie like with your face in the mirror, it can look a little bit awkward sometimes. I actually find it a little bit cringy sometimes, just because it's quite difficult, because you are looking at yourself, and yeah, that just makes me uncomfortable sometimes. So I like to put my phone right in front of my face. I think it looks super cool, super aesthetic. Another pose that I like to do is kind of like a side eye, so I'll still have my phone in front of my face like this, but I'll just have one eye kind of peeking out, just checking up on you, checking up on myself. I think it's a really cool pose, so definitely try that one out. It still makes me feel comfortable because I'm still kind of like hiding behind my phone, but just giving a little sneak peek. You can get on the floor, like this photo, I just got on the floor, which I think is really cool. You are in so much control, so you only snap the photo when you're comfortable with your pose, so I think that's really great. Here's another inspo photo of this girl that I follow. Oh, she is just such inspo. I love her content so much, but everyone loves to do the VB pose or the Victoria Beckham pose with like your leg in the air. I think it's really cool. Definitely try that. I'll probably be doing this sometime soon. I've done this pose that's like not in a mirror, so it's quite a fun pose to do just to like stay creative. So yeah, like I said, just play around with different angles. This mirror selfie that I showed you in the beginning, I just turn my body to the exact kind of angle that I like, and then you snap the photo. You are in complete control, so don't, you know, hold back. Just try and be as creative as you want. You can obviously throw up a peace sign or, you know, whatever you want. So the next tip is probably the most important tip that I can give you, and that is location. Pick up your mirror and move it anywhere. Just take it wherever you want to take it. It doesn't need to be in the position that it is. Obviously, if it's mounted on your wall, you can't take it, but if it's a hanging mirror, pick it up and move it anyway. Take it outside, put it on your floor. Here's a couple of examples that I've done. So this photo I just took outside. You just lean it on a table or a chair or whatever. Took it outside with a beautiful view behind me. This photo I leaned my mirror on like a chair like that, and then I just got on my knees and I took the picture. This photo I moved from the hotel like dressing room and I just put it against the window. A window is always a great place to put your mirror because you're going to get that direct light obviously onto you, but the whole window is going to give light to whatever is behind you. These are some inspo pics of that Tash girl again, and she like took them to the beach. But I mean, obviously you can't go to the beach now, but take it outside, take it into your garden and all kinds of things like that. So yeah, definitely just pick up your mirror and move it wherever you want to go. If you want a blue background, move your mirror to, you know, to face the sky or something like that. So I think that is really important. Where if you get golden hour at a certain area in your house, like for example me, I live kind of facing the sunrise, so I only get the sunrise, I don't really get sunset, so I've got to go around and find another place for sunset, and I'll just take my mirror with me. So I think that that is definitely the most important tip. Even like this photo that I showed you earlier, I moved my mirror to the floor. Just move it, take it anywhere. So then the next tip is different types of mirrors. So I am really lucky, I own quite a lot of mirrors. I've got this long gold mirror that is always in my room. Then I've got my big white mirror. I've also got this round mirror. Round mirrors are really aesthetic. They're really just on trend right now, so if you can go and pick up a round mirror after lockdown, definitely do so. But other selfies that I'm definitely going to do this one with my hand mirror. I haven't done it yet. I think it's really pretty. Girls are going like really creative with this kind of style. So yeah, I know that you've got a hand mirror or just like your little makeup mirror, like your little compact or something like that. It's cool, and you know, like I said, you've got so much control, so angle it until you want it and then take a cool mirror pic in your little mirror compact. Another pic that I really want to do is this car mirror picture. My brother and I tried to do it while he was still here, but it didn't work out really well because the mirror was like a bit too small. But I'm definitely going to try and do this one. I just think it's so aesthetic. It just looks really cool. So yeah, those are two like inspo pics that I'll show you that will be coming to my feed really soon. The last tip, but I do have a bonus tip at the end. The last tip is props. So if you're anything like me and sometimes you can get like a little bit uncomfortable or you're not really sure what to do with your hands, I taught myself this years and years ago, is just to have props. So if you don't want to play with your hair, again, I always play with my hair in photos. Hold like a coffee cup, hold something, have jewelry, have food in the photo, just anything in the photo that just makes it a little bit more interesting and not just like a plain mirror pic. So for example, this picture here I think actually explains like all of the tips in one. So I've got the light behind me, I've angled my mirror in such a way that the light background is behind me. I'm doing my little pose, so I've got my side eye going on. I've angled my body in the way that I think is flattering and I want the photo to be taken. I'm holding a little handbag, so I've got something for my arms to do. I've got little clips on the table right in front of me, so I'm using props to make the photo a little bit more interesting. And yeah, and I've obviously moved my mirror. I've just propped it on a table so that the view is behind me. So yeah, this is kind of a photo that just puts everything into perspective for you. And then obviously this photo again where I'm outside, I've got the fruit and everything lying in front of me. It just makes the photo a lot more interesting and brings color. So if you've got more of like a pink kind of feed, have pink props, or a black and white feed, have black and white props. So that is, I think, really important. Those are my 5 tips. So lighting, poses, location, props, and different types of mirrors. And then the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is about faking your mirror selfie. So a lot of people are doing this. I personally haven't done this yet because I'm really lucky enough to have so many mirrors in my house. I also have the one that's mounted in my bathroom, which is really lucky. And you know, even like when I was in LA, we have like a really big mirror there. Like I have a lot of mirrors, so but if you don't, you can still fake it. So you can have your camera or whatever on your tripod and then take a normal photo of yourself, but obviously holding your phone, so it looks like you've just got a giant mirror in front of you. So for example, I follow this girl, she posted a photo the other day and her feed is very she's got a very professional feed, so she doesn't really take iPhone photos. Her significant other takes like professional photography photos. So if your feed is constantly filled with professional photography photos and then you kind of try and fake a mirror selfie and it's not going to look iPhone quality, it's obviously going to look a lot more fake than you think it does. So just be careful of that. Just try and maybe edit it so that it looks a little bit more iPhone quality, or you know, whatever you want to do, but don't make it too unrealistic because that firstly defeats the point and it's just gonna look odd. So yeah, those are my tips on taking a good mirror selfie. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this inspires you that even though we are all on lockdown and we're all in isolation, you can still create content and you can still be creative. And yeah, don't let your creativity just stop and you're gonna feel uninspired and demotivated and stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned on my Instagram for some more mirror pics. I've already shown you the info that I want to do, so definitely stay tuned for that, and I will see you in tomorrow's lockdown video. Bye!